Alright, so in this video, pakita sa inyo yung isa sa mga indicator na pwede natin gamitin para maset natin na maayos yung ating stop loss. So ilang beses pa tayo nangyari na we are having this kind of trade and then may stop lang tayo only to see the price moves in our direction, no? So, halimbawa, nag-buy tayo from here, no? So let's say we buy from here and then yung stop loss natin na hit, no, only to see this kind of move all the way to the top. So itong indicator na to will give us some clarity on where can we find or where can we put our stop loss or even our targets, right? So this is called average true range or ATR. So this one is a volatility indicator. It's not gonna tell you whether the market will go up or down, or it's not even gonna tell us where can we buy or sell. Okay, it's only an indicator kung gaano kataas yung volatility or kung gaano ka laki yung possible na galaw niya based on uh, the existing evidence. Okay? So first, of course, we're using TradingView here and let's go to indicators at the top. Yeah, so lagay nyo lang ATR, average true range, and it's gonna show us here. Okay? We can actually keep it on a default. So pwede na yan. If you have any modifications, you can do it later on once you have mastered the default. So actually, we don't really need to bother yung computation. It's more like um, the platform will do it for us. Okay. So yung ATR is like a speedometer ng market. No? Kung gaano siya kataas or kabilis yung galaw niya based on the candles or based on the time frame. So let's say you are in a 4-hour time frame and our ATR here is 36. That means for the past few candles, the average is 36. Okay, $36 per candle. That's the average. Okay, it's not it does didn't mean it's uh, uh, the latest. Doesn't mean that the latest candle uh, moves $36. No, it's an average. Okay, so let's say ito 4166 and 4136 is around 30. And ito yung nagpalaki ng 4187 to 4143, that's $40. So, ibig sabihin, again, it's in the 14, no? 14 kasi yung default nito. Yan. Yan. Okay? So, 14 candles, ina-average siya, and then it's gonna show us kung gaano uh, ka lakas yung volatility. So, what can we do? No? Anong implication niya sa trade natin? So, basically, if you are trading in a 4-hour time frame, you're a position trader. So, if you're going to buy, no? If you're going to buy, you can actually just set up your expectations sa, yan, let's say, ganyan, no? And if we are at currently 4156, we can put our stop loss, no? If our ATR is at 36, no? So ibig sabihin we can look for around 40, no? Para hindi tayo ma-stop, right? So, say nandito tayo, no? 4156, so 40, no? So 4636, so somewhere around 16 dapat ang stop loss natin. Yan. So ganyan kalayo, no? It's gonna give us 1:1 risk reward ratio, but we can actually say that we have placed the right or the appropriate stop loss. All right. So kadalasan we can put our stop loss here at the last swing or support, no. But if we're gonna use ATR, it's gonna give us the actual volatility na pwedeng tamaan ng price before it goes to our direction. Okay? So if you have that kind of account uh, that can trade this, then it's gonna give us around uh, $40 kapag na-stop tayo. No? It's gonna it's gonna give us a $40 loss kapag tinik natin itong trade na to. Okay, at 0.01 lot size. So again, it depends on your risk management, depends on your computation sa magagawa niyong lot sizing kapag alam niyo kung hanggang saan pwedeng tumama yung inyong presyo, no? Yung presyo ng volatility sa based on real evidence. Okay? If you don't have that kind of account, or if you want to put some more lot size into it, then dito sa lower time frame, we have 6, no? 6.9. So, ibig sabihin, the last 14 candles na at 15-minute time frame, it's moving at around $7, no? So, if you're going to, again, buy here, then uh, you can put some $10 there, no? But again, it all depends on the market structure and in your risk management, okay, based on your bias. So I'm not executing real trades here. I'm just showing you the possibility, no, on where the stop could be kapag ginagamit natin yung ATR. Okay, so meaning hindi natin ginagamit yung ATR alone as an indicate as a confluence to buy or to sell, or whether to hold the position, and yun yan, no? We don't use this as a sole basis ng ating entry. Okay? So, yun lang. On how to use ATR, it's very basic. That we only use it to know where can we place our stop and where can we place our take profit. Okay? So again, other confluence that you can use is of course the price action. Whether you buy or you sell, ibang usapan na yun. No? You use market structure, price action, other indicators for that. Right? So that's it for on how to use ATR. So average true range. So thanks so much for watching. You have a great day.